He's saying, all I need is Jesus. You can have this world. No matter what's going on in my life, when I put my focus on Christ and everything that I do, that I have peace inside of me. When people see how we handle adversity for the sake of the gospel, it will empower them to be bold and do the same thing. You know, people are always watching us. They want to see us fail. The enemy wants us to fail. Our trials sometimes are how people see how Christians are. That when times get rough, it doesn't matter. Our eyes are on Jesus. And we have peace about that. And then we just go through it. That's why when somebody dies, it's always the church is the first one to bring all the food and everything. That's what that makes me think of. And we find peace in everything, in every situation. Paul also says, I'm content in every situation. In 2 Corinthians. When people see how we handle adversity for the sake of the gospel, it will empower them to be bold and do the same. Just remember that. Rejoice that the gospel is being brought to light even when people speak against you. So even when you think you're going through rough times, if you got your focus on Christ, they're going to see, man, I want what that guy's got. I want what Emily's got. I want what Haley's got. I want what Tim's got. And this is one of my favorite parts right here. Verses 19, for I know this will turn out for my deliverance through your prayers and supply of the Spirit of Jesus Christ. See, Paul knows that God's going to perform a way out. That there's going to be a way out. Yeah, maybe he might die. But then he'll be with Christ. But he's going to perform a way out. He's not scared. He's unashamed. According to my earnest expectation and hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but with all boldness as always, so now also Christ will be magnified in my body, whether by life or by death. So he's not scared. He's not scared. He's not ashamed. The more I learn and the more I study the Word, I find that to be one of the biggest keys. You can't care what other people think. I think back in high school with the people that pursued after Christ. Instead of trying to be the most popular or try to be normal. That's what I try to do. I try to be normal. And it didn't work out too good. But I think about those people that do, and they're a model for who we should be. Are we being models for those? If people do what I do, are they going to be okay? Are they doing right? Therefore, whoever confesses me before men, him I also confess before my Father who is in heaven. Honor Christ in every circumstance. See, Paul's not concerned about his own life. He's a servant. He lives to spread the gospel. That's all he lives for. What do we live for? We influence every single person that comes into contact and that looks us in the eye. What are they seeing? If they just watched your actions. I know I stated this analogy a few weeks ago. In your school halls, when you're walking around, or if you're at what is it? Applebee's? Yeah, Applebee's. Are people, when they look at you, they always knew who my best friends were. I didn't have to tell them who my best friends were.